Two big 35U racks housing thousands of dollars of smart home equipment. Everything is in here. The networking, the audio, the video, the ISP, you name it. And today, we're diving deep into it. Come on inside. Over here, we have our networking rack with our ISP, a router, and a core PoE switch. This is the piece of equipment that is powering anything that needs data and power over Ethernet in the household, like our access points, like our door stations, and anything that it needs to have power through a data cable. From there, we have our cameras. In this home, we have a 16-channel NVR with IP cameras on the exterior. Not only that, but the actual touchscreens and door stations are integrated in the system as a camera. So not only do we get live view, but we get playback from this system as well. We have power management for all of the equipment. And in this rack, we actually let the bottom half for future add-ons because we have a whole separate rack for audio and video. Let's get to the details of that one. All right, so the audio video rack, I'm going to show y'all the front, and I'm going to flip it around and show y'all the back. Because in the front, we have power management and AC vents to make sure that all of the cooling in the system and all of this equipment actually stays cool. We have another core switch for this rack because everything in here needs to be hardwired. We got a CAT cable from our other rack into this one, and then CAT cable into all of our components. When it comes to audio, we have audio distribution here. What does that mean? That all of our displays have audio being sent back to here so we can mix and match the sources into the speakers in the house. From there, we have our amplification with triad amplifiers. Every stereo zone in the house is wired back to here and powered by these triad amps that are connected to this triad matrix. When it comes to surround sounds, we have two separate surround sounds. One of them being a 5.1 in the great room with an in-wall subwoofer. The other one being a 7.1 surround sound in the home theater with a box speaker. The front of the rack always looks good, so let's flip this bad boy around and let's talk about what's in the back. Yeah. So as you can see, I was able to flip the rack because we have these big trunks to make sure that the system can be serviced. We'll talk about that later. Let's talk about the back. You might have seen one of our separate videos where we dive deep into how these racks are created and wired and set up. But one of the things that I want to mention is power. Keep your power separate from your data and audio. So make sure that you have a design of how you're going to lay this out and you take your time with the cable management. First, lay out all of your power. From there, lay out all of your networking and then lay out all of your audio. In the back of this rack, you'll see that we have CAT cables literally running into everything. All of these audio wires are actually laid out to go into our matrixing. These are our actual audio bailents that are receiving information from the TVs and the sources out there. They're going to send audio through a CAT cable into here that then is going to get converted into an optical cable that is going to go into our matrix. When it comes to our matrix, we have RCA in from our matrix and then speaker wires out into our speakers. These are strong, powerful amplifiers by Triad. They have a crisp sound quality and they're very, very reliable. When it comes to our surround sounds, we use Denon's for the surround sounds in here. As you know, Denon makes multiple models. You can even upgrade to the Marantz models. But when it comes to the difference in receivers, it's usually going to be on channels and amplification. The bigger the receiver is, odds are the more channels it's going to have. And then from there, the more power that each of the channels is going to have. This was a deep dive into these racks. We discuss audio, video, networking, power. We discuss cable management, and I hope that I added some value to you today. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything, but it puts a big smile on our face. The ultimate goal is to 10,000 subscribers, and if you subscribe today, you can get us closer. We're doing a full walkthrough of this home, so go back to the main video and keep taking the tour. Thank you for watching.